Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. It's always a pleasure to have you join us as we delve into the latest developments surrounding the British royal family. Today, we focus on a particularly fascinating and dramatic figure, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. Despite the passage of time, his story continues to intrigue, and with recent events, the plot thickens even further. Just when it seemed that there might have been a slight shift in the royal family's stance towards the Duke of York, a fresh and rather pointed development has emerged. The road ahead for Prince Andrew remains complicated, and today, we'll take a deeper look into what is happening behind the royal walls. This time, it's not about a public reconciliation, but rather an exclusion, one that casts a shadow over his future in the royal family. Before we dive into the details, let me invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you're fascinated by royal dynamics and enjoy these thought-provoking insights. Your support is invaluable as it helps us bring you the most intriguing stories from the world of royalty. Now, let's get into it. Prince Andrew, the once prominent member of the British royal family, has faced a series of challenges over the years, many of which stem from his ties to the infamous Jeffrey Epstein scandal. Following the backlash, Prince Andrew stepped down from royal duties and lost his military titles and royal patronages. Since that time, his role within the royal family has been significantly reduced. However, there have been some signs of a subtle shift, or so it seemed. For example, during the recent Easter Sunday service at St. George's Chapel in Windsor, Prince Andrew was spotted walking alongside his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, who continues to be a key figure in his life despite their separation. His appearance at this family gathering led to speculation. Could this mean that the royal family was beginning to slowly reintegrate him into public events, even if only in small ways? Could his public presence at a traditional family event signal some form of return to royal life, albeit on the periphery? For some, seeing him walking just behind his brother King Charles and Queen Camilla felt like a potential sign of familial support, a subtle thawing of relations. It almost seemed as if Prince Andrew might have been given a second chance at a place within the royal family's more informal, familial events, even if a more prominent role remained out of the question. However, what came next would shatter that illusion entirely. A few days after the Easter service, something happened that brought everything back into sharp focus. Prince Andrew was notably excluded from a significant and symbolic event held at Windsor Castle, a dinner specifically honoring Gordonstoun School, the prestigious institution that has been integral to the royal family for decades. But this wasn't just any event. Gordonstoun holds special significance for the royal family, particularly Prince Andrew, as he, King Charles, and Prince Edward all attended the school. The dinner, which took place in the magnificent setting of Windsor Castle, was hosted by Princess Anne, who is currently the Warden of Gordonstoun. So why was Prince Andrew not invited to this intimate gathering? He lives just a few miles away on the Windsor estate, and his personal connection to Gordonstoun runs deep. The school played a significant role in shaping the royal family's younger years, yet despite this, he was deliberately left off the guest list. For a man whose personal and royal history is so intertwined with this institution, being excluded from an event like this is nothing short of symbolic. A royal insider shared their thoughts, revealing that Prince Andrew's absence wasn't due to his lack of interest, but rather because he was simply not invited. "I'm sure the Duke would have loved to have attended the dinner if he had been invited," the insider said. This statement underlines just how deeply this exclusion cuts. It wasn't just an unfortunate oversight, it was a clear, public message. To further downplay the situation, a Gordonstoun spokesperson tried to frame the dinner as an intimate gathering, emphasizing the small number of guests. This was likely an attempt to avoid making the exclusion appear more pointed than necessary. However, given the context, the dinner celebrating a school dear to Prince Andrew's heart, hosted by his own sister, it's hard to interpret this any other way than as a deliberate snub. Gordonstoun School, founded in 1934, has been an institution not just for the royal family, but for many distinguished figures over the years. The school's emphasis on character building and challenging experiences helped shape many of the royal family's most prominent members. It's where Prince Philip, the late Duke of Edinburgh, spent his formative years, and where Prince Charles followed in his footsteps. Interestingly, Princess Anne herself did not attend Gordonstoun, as it only became coeducational after her time. However, her father's, her brothers and now her involvement with the school shows her deep commitment to its educational values and legacy. As the warden, she has worked tirelessly to maintain its connection to the royal family. This dinner wasn't just an ordinary event, it was a celebration of family history, one that Prince Andrew should have been a part of. Yet, the exclusion was stark, and it raised many questions. The royal family has long been a symbol of unity, yet, here we saw a clear division. Prince Andrew, despite being a member of the family, was excluded from an event that should have been a natural part of his life. Princess Anne's decision, undoubtedly made in alignment with her brother King Charles, highlighted just how carefully the family is managing Prince Andrew's role within the public eye. This exclusion from such a personal and family-oriented event is a reminder of Prince Andrew's current status within the royal fold. While his Easter Sunday appearance might have given the impression of a more inclusive royal family, this dinner exclusion sharply illustrates that his future in royal duties remains firmly on the sidelines. It's likely that this carefully managed distance will continue for the foreseeable future. Prince Andrew may have been permitted to attend private family gatherings, but anything approaching official royal duties is off the table. The royal family's focus remains on protecting the institution, and Prince Andrew's past associations are seen as a liability that continues to keep him at arm's length from any public representation. What makes this entire situation more compelling is the clear divide between personal family ties and royal duty. Prince Andrew, for all his history with the royal family, is not seen as fit for the role of a public representative, and that's exactly what this exclusion demonstrates. There are family connections, yes, but the institutional boundaries are firmly in place. The royal family faces an incredibly delicate balancing act. King Charles and Princess Anne, by excluding Prince Andrew from events tied to royal roles and patronages, have signaled that the family must uphold royal integrity above all else. This may seem like an issue of personal family dynamics, but it's so much more. It's about maintaining the public perception of the monarchy and safeguarding its future. So, what does this all mean for Prince Andrew's future in the royal family? Is this exclusion from the Gordonstoun dinner a subtle indication of a final break, or just another minor chapter in his long journey of redemption? Do you believe the royal family is making the right choice by keeping him on the periphery? Or do you think his past should be forgiven for the sake of family unity? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below with your opinions, and let us know how you feel about this ongoing royal drama. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our in-depth royal updates. As always, thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you again in our next video, where we'll continue to unravel the latest twists and turns from inside the royal family. Until then, take care.